Hello, myself Rudra Patel, and I am presenting my thesis topic, that is Architecture for Police and Public Reassurance. Architecture has always been about people and then about building. Human-centric design is based on people and their experiences, where Vitruvius has defined architecture on three basic principles like human behavior, technology, and aesthetics. But it is a thought that the working class of a city encounters a very ungrateful architecture at their work life, especially in case of police. And in various posts of police, traffic police have tedious job with long working hours and exposure to pollution and no proper shade provided during that. Their duties are mostly standing and policing on streets. And this is a general sketch of a traffic police station which lacks even the basic requirements. During research, it was found out that various stresses are associated with their duties. Also, people fear going to the station and act differently when seeing a police on road. So catering to this may lead to an ideology of inclusive architecture. Lack of connection between police and public forms a negative image of them, and maybe the bad working conditions can be additional to this. So, to facilitate a healthy relation between them, spaces could be designed wherein both of them are integrated. So, for catering these stresses, interventions from a micro level to macro level can be considered. As streets become their first workplace, it is necessary to identify the factors related to it. So, this analysis was done during the research for every chaotic node in Nasik, that is, the factors for the chaos. Even cases of particular area in Nasik are done to identify the causes and needs of traffic police. Based on the studies, these are the suggested infrastructural requirements for a pod on street that would be a micro level intervention. These are the conceptual sketches for the form of a pod on street. It is suggested that the pod can be the van of the traffic police itself to any of the architectural structure. And for the micro level intervention, this is the site criteria. Firstly, why was this site selected? Traffic police officers live a very uninformed life where they don't know that what and where are they going to get placed for the day. But their startup for a day is always presenting them to the headquarters. So, a site from the four divided sectors of Nasik is taken, that is Sharanpur Road headquarters from the sector 2. This site is easily accessible to one of the busiest nodes of Nashik and covers most of the chaotic nodes within a radius of 5 km. It is even accessible from the major highway. This is the site which includes the existing traffic police unit, and these are the existing structures and the condition of the site. These two figures show the existing condition of working stations for traffic police officers, a small space crowded with working tables and cupboards for storage. Mere one or two windows not offering pleasant views or buffers from the narrow street dumped with garbages. So from the research it was taken out that traffic police personnel should be provided spaces where they can rest or relax and also have a break from the monotonous activities or jobs. Also, spaces should be kept in mind where we can facilitate a healthy relationship between public and police and also integrate them both. So the aim of my design was to reinterpret the working stations of traffic police personnel and also creating an icon which acts for the society. These are few of the sketches which represent the conceptual process of my design. Enabling movement, whimsical forms, enhancing the inside and outside connection always, structures being lifted and touching the ground less, spaces connected to nature more, justifying the existing vegetation, building an icon, keeping the ground as open canvas and being seen. The design brief is formulated keeping in mind both police and public, wherein the basic thought is that traffic police would be the prime users, followed by teens and children from outside. These are my inspirations for the idea of my design. Parc de la Ville by Bernard Tschumi, located in Paris, is a three-network system, that is, lines, points, and surfaces. It forms a strong focus in and around the park. An interesting point that attracted me towards it was that the potential of providing expression for various activities. The character of the park is such that it invites local residents as well as international prestige. These are some of the examples which portray to me as futuristic designs. The commonalities in these structures are the long flowing lines, which shows dynamism at every angle. These kind of structures can help in creating an image for the city, also engaging people in different activities and attracting them towards it. The long intersecting lines and the long cutting planes or circles overlapping, cubes protruding, and unusual heights of the structure are the characters of these. So, the vision of my design is to integrate community and outsiders. That is, even it can include family members of the policemen and the community members at large in the design theme. Also, offering something back to the society was the main aim. Talking about the form development, I have divided my site into a grid in which the structures would be placed at intersections or would be clubbed with some grid lines, and these would be connected by an organic loop. Not following the same grid, some structures would be rotated for creating dynamism and also a playful attribute to the spaces. This also helps in creating interesting spaces between structures that help connect the spaces around it. Also, the volume of structures is given attention, increasing heights of the structure and giving a playful dynamic to it. The existing structure is also kept in mind, wherein it is decided to convert the structure to a modernist structure, retaining its original character. Stages of design development. The design development started with the main thought that can all the spaces be lifted, and this was taken further to explore more.